got two! Woohoo!
Alright guys, so check it out. Currently, I'm over here at 20 Mile River. If any of you ever been out here before, you know it's notorious for hooligan fishing. And that's what we're going after for today. Or I should say this weekend, because I think I'm going to come back tomorrow just to test it out, see what's going on. Just waiting for the tide to go out a little bit. Nobody's catching right now. A lot of people are gearing up. They're getting their nets together. They're getting their spots picked out. Families are out. Dogs are barking. And it looks like the sun is trying to make its way through the clouds. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully we catch some of these little hoolies. And yeah, I'm gonna give them a try. Never had hooligan before. Gonna pan fry a few today. See how it tastes. And I'll let you guys know whether or not it's worth it. But then again, you could also smoke it. And I've heard different ways make it taste better, make it taste worse. I guess we'll just find out when we get out there. So, I'm gonna grab my little makeshift butterfly net that is now a hooligan net. And we're gonna see if we can catch any. Alright, I'll get back to you guys soon.
Hey, look. No.
Okay, welcome back to day 2 of trying to get some hooligan. Last time was a big failure because I didn't really quite know what I was doing. And now I do, because all the locals and the regulars that do this say you gotta catch them on the incoming tides. And apparently it works better in the morning, but I don't know. It's a sunny day, so we're going out on the secondary. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully we catch some. I'm gonna try them out, see if they taste any good. And if not, well, they still make good halibut bait. So, let's get it. There we go.
Did you get one? Yay! Got one!
On my little butterfly net.
Now you gotta get video.
Well, I've got it recording.
Okay.
But I need your help here. Just a little bit. Keep the bucket from moving. Okay, your job, take the net, turn it inside out. Alright, so flip the fish in there. There you go. Alright. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I can officially say I've found the hooligan now. Okay,
Yay!
spin it around to the bucket.
Yay!
Alright, Anne's got a hooligan.
Got one.
Get in there. Alright.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright. Give me the net.
Give me a breather for a minute.
Alright. Yep. It's time to catch some hooligan. seriously feel like I'm on a boat. Just the way I'm scooping the water.
Oh yeah, you got two!
Alright.
Woohoo!
Now we're starting to catch some.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I need to catch two. Look at all that.
Alright. Let's get started.
Oh, poor fishy.
Yeah, we'll make it easy on him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's dead. This little fishy is now cleaned. Get a little fire up. Okay. Okay. A little bit of butter. Got the matches to light it. Got a little spice rack. So the first thing we gotta do, we gotta get this thing lit. Matches. There it goes. It's just the wind is blowing on it so heavy. Add a little bit of butter in there. So, we obviously want a little bit of garlic salt. There it goes. Alright, you can see that fish is turning and burning. Let's cook them up. Never had Hooligan before. Gonna give it a try. They seem to cook up really fast as far as frying them. They just seem to fall to pieces too. Another observation. I think next time, if I ever cook Hooligan again, I'm gonna need a bigger frying pan because this little guy, my mess kit is not working.
Can you smell it?
Hmm?
Can you smell it?
Yeah, yeah. It smells good. Just kind of a pain to cook. Just gonna let it fry. Trying to chop it up into some manageable pieces here. So I can definitely see why they call it the candlefish, because it is so damn oily, it doesn't cook up properly. Okay, so today we've learned something. Hooligan is a bitch to cook. Yeah, the meat's just scraping right out of the bones. And the bones are tiny enough to where you can actually eat them. There we go. Little trusty double kit. Alright. Get that Hooligan bone out of here. So this is definitely why people just eat these things whole. It's too much work to try to actually cook them up in pieces. So right now, I'm basically just skinning it off the spine and basically kind of turning it into a Hooligan fried paste. Get all the meat out of there and be gone with the head. Here's my fin. Alright. Make some Hooligan buttery tartare. Making a Hooligan cake. I know that's cooked, so turn that off.
wind is not being my friend. Keeps messing with the heat here. Alright. So we did a buttered garlic with salt and pepper, and we deboned the Hooligan the hardest way possible because it's a bit of a learning experience. Now we're gonna find out if it tastes any good. Actually, not bad at all. What is that? Give that a try. That literally tastes almost like a crab cake. Give it a try. Just go for it. Live once. Right? Alright.
It's really fishy.
Okay. So basically cook the Hooligan the absolute hardest way you possibly can, but we're out here in limited tools. So, yeah. That's one way to do it. Probably not one I would recommend. Alright, so let's wrap this up and get back home.
So Hooligan fishing, what have I got to say about that? Well, it's not a lot of work, so there's a bonus. Beautiful day. It was nice and sunny. Not a lot of people, but I guess when the Hooligan are really popping off, I guess tons of people come out there for them. It was pretty moderate for us. It wasn't flooded with people, but it was a fair amount. The fish, same thing actually. The fish weren't flooding, but there was a fair amount. We didn't bother catching a full bucket or two. I mean, I didn't want to, for starters. I just wanted to come out here, learn how to do it, see what it was about. As you guys saw, there was a first day and a second day here. First day completely got skunked. Didn't know what I was doing at all. I mean, I literally ran over to the store and bought a butterfly net and snapped together this whole makeshift pole thing. I mean, it's made out of scrap or fencing material. I didn't want to go to waste. Anyways, so the fish were there. You know, they were coming in little patches at a time, and we caught maybe a half a bucket at the most. And I wanted to find out what they tasted like, just to see. And I'll say this, I was actually pleasantly surprised. My first initial thought at Hooligan, from what I've heard, it's been a lot of mixed opinions. I thought that they were going to be muddy, maybe fishy, maybe a little bitter, maybe a little mushy, kind of like pinks can get. No, I was pretty surprised actually when I fried up that one there at the beach. It kind of, how Ange put it, it's basically the just cheap fish stick. I'm told that a lot of people like to smoke them up. Some people like to deep fry them and just eat them straight up, and I'll say this, the bones are actually pretty soft. You can just eat them if you fry them up good. I would recommend maybe putting like a shish kebab stick in them or something to keep them straight, because they kind of curl on you. At least they did in my frying pan. But yeah, they didn't actually taste bad, and they kind of smelled a little bit like a cucumber, which was kind of weird. Like there was just a slight hint to that. And they're known for being like a greasy, oily fish. Meh, wasn't too bad. Not any more than any other fish we ever run into. So there's that. And as I said, they're not a lot of work to do to catch. It's more time, if anything. It's not going to take a lot of strain on your body. You're going out there with a bucket and, you know, and a goofy net, or as I did it, a butterfly net, because I was just being cheap and didn't want to spend the money. So, far as my opinion on is it worth doing it, I'm not sure. I don't know that I would do this on the regular, but this is definitely a great thing to do with the family, taking the kids out and whatnot. There's a lot of beach over there at 20 Mile. Even before 20 Mile, there's some roadside stuff. There's some really good fishing over there, or not so much, how do I put this? Hooligan netting. I don't know. When I think fishing, I think, you know, fly a real hook, not a net. But yeah, it's definitely worth doing for at least the experience. If you're really big into like sustenance and whatnot, and you like fried fish, go for it. For me personally, I think they're a little bit of work to clean for the payoff. But I think that might be the reason why a lot of people don't even bother gutting them. They just probably either deep fry them or just hang them up and, you know, smoke them. Me, I don't like eating the guts. I don't know. Maybe I'm a prude. Maybe I'm too, you know, meh. Picky, I guess. but I don't like eating the intestines and all the other stuff of the fish, so they're actually not that bad to clean out, but I just don't think they're worth the work. So there's that. What else do I got to say about it? If you don't like the taste of them and you got some spare time, you got halibut bait. And that's pretty much where my packs are going to be for this season. You know, if you're heading down for Memorial Weekend and you got the family with you, you know, you packed up the camper and all that good stuff, maybe you're heading towards Seward to go catch some kings here real soon, because they're going to be popping off here. It'd be a great little stop along the way. Check it out, you know, bust out a net, get the kids in the water, scoop a few up, fry up some lunch, and then, you know, keep heading south, make your way to Seward. You know, double up that trip, you know, catch you some little fish and then go catch you some big fish. That'd be an ideal weekend right there, at least for me. So I think I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna go take a look at some things. I got a lot of video editing to do, and I gotta get ready because this weekend coming, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna go hit those kings hard. We got the new boat and we're getting her all prepped up, and we're gonna go see if we can catch one. Don't know if we're heading to Seward or if we're heading to Cluna, but I will definitely let you guys know. It'll probably be one of these video clips here soon, later on in the time. Anyways, so, and lastly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys do that. And every time you guys hit that like button, every time I see it get shared, it fills me with a lot of motivation and just makes me want to try harder and make these videos even better. So yeah. Thanks for watching here at Fishing Alaska.